Hello YouTube, Ruth Basque here with another dolly video. I'm getting this up kind of late tonight. So as you can see, I'm here with Robin, and I thought we'd do a little dolly dress up with some of her clothes. I have a couple of things here I haven't really put on her lately, and so we're going to try them out and see what they look like. Recently I got this little outfit, and it's a preemie outfit. I did put it on her, but it made her look too boyish, and it also fits really, really tight. So preemie outfits don't work on her either. So I'm going to stick with the 0 to 3 months outfits. They may be a little big, but I think they'll work for her because babies usually need a little wiggle room anyway. I also wanted to show that I had gotten a couple of other things for her, and they were way too small for her. These are definitely not going to fit her, as you could tell. And I tried her little pink diaper on, and it didn't fit her. And then here was my biggest disappointment right here. I got this gorgeous little unicorn outfit, and it's way too small for her as well. Even had a little horn on it. It was so adorable. I got it for her. It don't fit her. So so much for the things that don't fit her. So we'll put those aside right now. And yeah, I figured I'd put something new on her, do a little dolly dress up, and do a little bit of chatting. I haven't really decided what I'm going to put on her right at the moment, so we're going to go do this slowly, a little bit at a time, I should think, and discuss things that I'm going to be doing. So, anyway, I was watching something on YouTube, and I got a little frustrated because I really wanted this doll, the doll by this one doll artist. I'm not going to mention any names because I don't need to start any trouble, but she does some really beautiful work on her reborns that she does, and I really wanted one of her dolls, and she had them up on eBay, and I was going to go ahead and do a bidding on one of them, but then she said that she doesn't sell to anybody who doesn't have 5 or more comments on their eBay channel. And to get comments, you pretty much have to sell things on eBay. I don't sell on eBay. I buy from eBay. I buy off of eBay. That's how I got what the dolls I have now is from eBay, by purchasing them from eBay. And she also was saying that she doesn't do, like, if you don't comment or get in touch with her once you make the bid and let her know or tell her anything, she takes you off the list and you don't get the doll. So I was a little perturbed about that because I feel like, I mean, I understand why she's doing it. It's easy to, like, on eBay to rip people off. I know it's happened, and I've heard people talk about it. But the point is there's some of us out there who, you know, if we're not selling on eBay and all we're doing is buying from eBay, we shouldn't be denied the right to own an artist's doll because we don't have comments on our eBay accounts, or we don't sell on eBay, or we, have to contact them. When I purchase a doll, I have the money in the bank. The money is automatically pulled right off my card and sent straight to the artist, and all I have to do is wait for them to send me the product. So if anyone's going to get ripped off by an artist, more than likely it's going to be me, because I'm the one that has the money that is being sent directly to them, and then I have to wait to make sure the product comes in. And like when I almost didn't get her, I mean, I would have lost money and not had my doll if it hadn't been for somebody who is really nice and honest. So, I think a lot of those artists out there who won't sell to people who don't have 5 or more comments on their eBay accounts is wrong, because not everybody is going to be selling on eBay. I don't sell on eBay, like I said. I just buy from eBay. And so it was a bit annoying, and I really love the artist's art too. I mean, I do so badly want one of her dolls, but I've decided that that's just never going to happen because, well, of her restrictions to it. And there's another artist who does the same thing, and I also love her art as well, and she's in Canada. And I'm like, wow, I love her art too, but then she has the same policy. So I'm just like, okay, if that's the way it's going to be on eBay, and it's going to make it hard for me to be able to get dolls from certain artists, then I'm just not going to get dolls from them, because I don't feel that that's right, in my opinion. But I do understand why they're doing it, because after all, they can get, like I said, it's easy to rip somebody off on eBay. But you know, that's just one of my peeves. And then the other peeve I have, basically, is the fact that for some reason or another, people seem to not particularly like it when you're in public with dolls. And, you know, I feel sorry for people who do the YouTube channels and they're out in public with their dolls and they're trying to show their dolls off and they're like doing videos with their dolls and all this stuff, and then they start getting attacked from people in the store or attacked by other YouTubers, you know. And I realize, you know, maybe we ought to just let it go and shrug it off and go, oh, well, that's life, you know. And then there's this thing about not buying dolls that come out of China. Okay, I understand that too, because one of the reasons why I stopped doing my videos on dolls a while back was because people were attacking other people who were buying what was known at the time in the BJD community, and still is, recast. My 3 BJDs I got at the time, and I didn't know they were, are recast dolls. So I didn't know when I got them. So I was getting some pretty nasty mail and stuff from people who were pro-artists about the fact that I had recast, and it was like, okay, I've had enough. I'm tired of the bullying. I'm tired of everybody complaining about my dolls. You know, I stated that I didn't know they were recast. I apologized for that, and I decided I wasn't going to be buying them from the site that I was getting them from, which was AliExpress, because, you know, if you buy from AliExpress, more than likely it's going to be a recast. But, you know, that didn't stop them from still coming after me. So, you know, so there's like things like right now where like I really enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy sharing my doll collection with you guys. And I'm hoping I'm not going to get under the same ridicule as I did before, because it's really unnecessary. Robin here, the one I showed you, actually is not a rip-off doll. She comes from China. She comes from a company there. She does have paperwork. I showed that. And, you know, she had a birth certificate you filled out. The company that she came from has been out there for a while. You know, it's not like she is somebody's design that was ripped off. And I think, like, when it comes to something like that, people need to look at things, because you're telling somebody, well, if you buy from China, it's going to be a ripped off mold. If you buy from other certain companies, they're rip off molds. And there's a couple of dolls right now on eBay that I have shown an interest in, and I do plan on getting them. And I just need to save the money up for them. And one of them comes from a company that a lady at the moment is saying they wouldn't buy from, because more than likely the molds are the things are rip off and it's cheap. Well, the doll really isn't cheap. The doll is over $400 that I want. She doesn't come from China, and I'm not that familiar with the company. This is true, but I'm thinking, if they think over $400 is cheap, then they must be spending thousands of dollars for their dolls, because I have actually looked at the price of these reborn dolls on eBay, and for some of the ones that are really nice and some really well-known artists, they're like running into the 900s. There's a doll on eBay right now that I totally love. I think she's absolutely gorgeous, but there's no way I would ever spend $9,000 on a doll. And, you know, and on top of that, I would never be able to afford it, because I'd never be able to get the money for it. That's just way too much for my budget, you know. You know, and then, tomorrow's the 1st, and, I plan on possibly ordering another doll. It's not a real expensive doll, but I like the way it looks. I'm not really sure yet. It depends on how much money I have left over. And I'm also thinking about cutting back, you know, buying dolls, because like I need to start saving the money up for the doll that I really want that's on eBay right now. And it's going to cost me over $400 to get him. And I want to make sure that I can save the money for it. So there isn't going to be a whole lot of money put in on dolls. Again, I am putting the American Girl of the Year doll on hold. And I'm putting my This Is Barbie collection, the clothes for Barbie, on hold for a little bit. I'm also probably going to put the getting any other dolls for a while on hold for a bit, unless it's for a good price. So this is one of the reasons why I'm getting ready to do a reborn of my own with the doll that I showed you guys last night. And he is going to be so adorable. Tomorrow I'm going to see if I can get around to getting the paints I'm going to need for him. And then we'll see where that goes. And here's Robin in her new little outfit for the night. Like I said, she could probably look more real. I mean, there's a lot of things that the company that put her out could have done with her to make her look more real. She did look more real in the photo, but I still think she's an adorable doll. I love her sculpt. And where is her birth certificate? Here it is. So anyway, the company that puts her out is NPK Dolls. Okay. And this is her paperwork. This is her birth certificate right here. So this is her birth certificate. And so this is a Kdora Reborns. And when you have paperwork like this, she's obviously not a rip-off mold. This is a viable company that actually does reborns. So they have one other sculpt I'm interested in. I do realize he's probably going to be a lot like her, but that is one of the reasons why I'm getting him, because in a lot of ways he kind of looks a little bit like her. He just doesn't have the curly hair. And I wanted to give her a little brother, so that will be another doll coming in pretty soon. So I wanted to share her in her little outfit today, and let you know that I'm planning on trying to see if I can find other outfits for her. The preemies are too small, and the 0 to 3 months, as you could tell, are a little big. But I'm going to see if newborns or the 0 months might fit her a little bit better. I just need to get to the store to do it. And she's a little saggy in the pants right now. See, I got to pull them way up to actually make them fit her right. But here's Robin. Say hi, Robin. Hi. And, you know, another thing about Robin is that they said she was a newborn in the advertisement on her, but to me she looks more like a toddler instead of a newborn. I'm looking at getting a toddler doll, and the toddler doll I'm looking at is by no means inexpensive. She's an absolutely beautiful toddler doll. There's a Aaliyah's Nursery on YouTube. They have a doll that I like that's their toddler. I think his name is Mitchell, and I just love that sculpt. And what I want to know is who did Mitchell, who is the artist that did Mitchell, is that sculpt still available, and I'd like to know how much they actually paid for him, because I'm interested in trying to find a doll like him, because I think he's just absolutely adorable. So anyway, that's my video for tonight, along with my peas and rants a little bit. I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know. Hit subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when I'm uploading more videos. I will keep in touch with you regularly. Oh, and again, I'm also thinking about doing another YouTube channel and moving all of my stuff for my spiritual path to that channel and keeping this one strictly for dolls. So have fun, people. Play with dolls. Don't let others discourage you from following your dreams, and blessed be all.